Razz Dizzy was a guy who was really homeless. Not really completely homeless, but he was, I guess you would say he's itinerant. He didn't live in any one place for very long. He would live for a month in Kingston, and then he would go over to Montego Bay for 6 weeks, or go to Ocho Rios for 3 months, or go to Panama, or whatever, various places that he would travel around. And so he had no permanent home, and all his possessions he really carried with him. But he really wasn't homeless in the sense that he would always be able to find a place to live and stay with a friend. University professor sometime at the University of West Indies in Kingston would have him come in and stay with him for a while. And so he had friends. So and so what he would do was his style was to do one single subject, and to do it with fast broad strokes with complete color sense. So he was this raw expressionist artist, and would do these with these narrative depictions, or sometimes not narrative, but more of a spiritual sort of a psychological sort of a work. And on the back he would write a little story about it, and sometimes the words would have nothing to do with the subject matter. But here again, it was sort of a, by the time he got to writing something on the back, he was thinking about something else. And so he would write a title that was a spiritual thought that he was having at the moment. It may or may not have been the thought he was having when he painted the other side of the work. So he would do racehorse scenes, incredible, beautiful scenes at a racetrack, and with the horse, this sort of a ghost-like horse going over the finish line, with the crowd cheering, and the jockey riding on top. And then on the back, he would write a complete narration of the horse race, as if you heard it from the announcer in the stands, or if you heard it over the radio by somebody narrating that race, and he would write it all out, tell you the whole story of that particular race.